not giving up any big plays and forcing the fourth down.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So Middle Tennessee State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take... to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when Coach...
There he goes! They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Back to pass, it's Battiato. Pocket breaking down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They boot it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The solid return there offsets. Really sets up this offense nicely. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going, looked really, really poor. This week, starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
He unleashes a long one. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the first quarter.
This guy is a daring punt. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Battiato. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. The sure hands, it's Hunt. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Couldn't get away from that cover team. 3. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the catch. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these first downs any way you can. And sometimes it's not going to be easy, and you can't just do it conventionally handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football is a game of inches, and you've just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped them out.
Gets it out fast. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to...
Oh, he's got some space. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Man, I'll tell you, this quarterback has got things you simply cannot coach. How about that situation? 3rd, it's a passing situation. The defense knows that they do a great job in coverage, but this guy just has tools. He's got physical attributes and speed and elusiveness, things you can't coach, that allows him to go pick up the first down and keep the offense on the field.
And some room to work. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. That'll be enough for a Nevada first down.
When you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that where you're looking for the first down. You run that.
Touchdown, Nevada! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Finds a tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. He'll pull it on the read. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Battiato. Makes the grab, it's Lacy. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the... Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab down the left side. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create...
It's a seam wide open, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 7 over USF. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Battiato. Oh, they're after him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
They'll run play action. Finds his man. It's Peters. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, you might as well have thrown it in the stands because you completed it, but not enough for the first down. Punt team's coming on the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air, looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the bean.
Wants to throw on 3rd. They're setting up the screen, and he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, was right there. Nevada will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. Little pressure on the coverage team. Him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking for a man. It's Battiato. Gets it to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Lacy. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? He'll keep it himself. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball.